Welcome everybody to an episode of the Cool Predictions. How are you guys doing today, man? I'm your host, LLCOOLBRAD, back here with an episode of the Cool Predictions. And today, before we get in this episode of the Cool Predictions, please like and subscribe. Let's get into it, man. So today, I'm going to be talking about CJ Verdell, Oregon running back. And I'll be talking about why I think he will be a top 5 running back by the end of this college football season this year. So before we get into this, I really want to, I'll just read his stats off real quick from seasons prior, and then we'll get into it. I'll give you a quick little rundown right now before I read his stats. So I'm going to go to his strengths and his toss-up, which is like stuff in the middle like he could improve on and that I don't really know about. Then more strengths. In this episode, he has more strengths. He doesn't really have any weaknesses that I saw from him. But Oregon fans, you could tell me if I do, but we'll get into that later. But let me read his stats. So CJ Verdell in the 2020 season had 65 carries for 285 yards, 3 touchdowns. But that's just because they didn't use him that much last season. But seasons probably like 2019, 2018. Like in 2019, he had 197 attempts for 1,220 yards, 8 touchdowns, 14 receptions for 125 yards, and 0 touchdowns. But then in 2018, to his freshman season, he had 202 attempts for 1,018 yards, 10 touchdowns, 27 receptions for 315 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, that's an incredible stat line right there for a freshman running back. And I really think that he could hit like 1.5, 1.4K rushing yards this season. And I really think he will prove himself as a top 5 running back this season at Oregon. So yeah, guys, I'm going to head to the strengths, the toss-up, and the more strengths part of the CJ Verdell Cool Predictions episode on why I think he'll be a top 5 running back. And then we'll go to some strengths highlights, and then I'll end the video. Let's get it. Welcome, everybody, to the strengths, the toss-up, and the more strengths part of this CJ Verdell Cool Predictions episode on why I think he will be a top 5 running back at the end of this college football season. So let's get into it, man. So first off, he has good speed and acceleration. I like that from him. He's able to get to his top speed really fast, which is a good fast speed. It's his top speed. And then he has good balance, and he's good at breaking tackles. Both of those things, like he's good at both of those things. He's a physical back. I really like that about him. He's able to balance himself. Like he has really tremendous balance. When he's getting tackled from behind, he's able to stay up with his stiff arm, which is next. He's good at getting to the edge also. Like getting to the edge is another great strength from him I saw. He's really good at doing that, which includes like his physicality, his very good physicality and all that. And then next, he's good at catching. Like I said, he had 27 receptions his freshman season. Like he can catch. He's a really good catcher. He's able to receive and rush, so he's a dual threat, and I like that about him as well. And then the toss-up for him I really have was just pass blocking, like blocking overall, because I really don't know. And then ball security could be another thing too, because I haven't really seen anything like ball security and pass blocking from him. But yeah, Oregon fans, again, if you want to correct me in the comments down below, just be free and just tell me if some of these strengths are wrong, or just all that stuff, bro. Because I wanna just know about that. But then now let's go to the more strengths, and then we'll go to the strengths highlights, and I'll wrap up the video. So let's get it, man. So more strengths. Start off. He's not afraid at running up the middle. He runs up the middle pretty consistently. He doesn't fear of trying to go in the middle. He doesn't fear contact. And that's a good thing from a running back. That's a good tendency. But you don't want to just go and try and get contact just for no reason, because that just gets your injury rate even higher. So that's something that I wouldn't like. But you get what I'm trying to say. I've said this before many times. And like I was saying, he's very physical. He's able to use that stiff arm, all those strengths that I was saying before to help him with his physicality. He has a good juke move too, and he's good. He has good yards after contact too. So like if he's catching the ball, if he's running the ball like after contact, like he can still balance himself out with his stiff arm, all that, and he can still he can break those tackles, and he can keep going for like 5 to 10 more yards after, which is a great thing you want to see. So yeah, those are the things that I've saw from him for the strengths, toss up, and more strengths. So let's go to the strengths highlights, and then I'll wrap the video. Let's get it.
He's in sharp focus. Verdell right up the middle, breaks free. CJ Verdell heading for the end zone. Can they run him down? Go! Touchdown, Ducks! Warmack, the right guard and the center, Jake Hansen. Watch him work and bury the Utah defensive line, and Hansen gets up to the linebacker. Lloyd, watch that right guard. Watch his block. Boom! Buries him and opens that hole up. And there's the speed to see.
Ducks from their own 11. And they'll hand it off to CJ Verdell. Breaks through the line. CJ Verdell down the sideline. There are no flags as of now. 89-yard touchdown. CJ Verdell rips off a big one for the Ducks.
Starters staying there for the Ducks offensively. CJ Verdell explodes through the hole, into the clear. He's got a speedster chasing him, and Taylor running out of steam, able to trip him up after the 15.
Wish I asked him, Steve, Coach, why are you so angry right now?
Here's Verdell. Staying on his feet, CJ Verdell. Down the sideline. One man to beat, and he's pushed out of bounds by George Hicks.
Verdell breaks free, and another house call to punctuate the championship victory for Oregon. Defense that have been impenetrable against the run all season long, ripped apart tonight by the Ducks. Well, we've been talking about the line and the right side with Warmack. The center, Jake Hansen, has had a monster game against this physical defensive line from Utah.
Quick throws from Herbert. Verdell sheds a tackle, and he's off and running. CJ Verdell makes a cut and works his way into Auburn territory.
Coached a lot of pros. To the short side, a big hole, and Verdell hits it hard inside the 20, and they're finally doing what you were calling for, and that is pound it away and behind Sewell on the left side of the line.
Hung in there, he knew he was protected. CJ Verdell. This has been the best play all night for Oregon. CJ Verdell still on his feet.
Claimed it. Verdell busts into the clear. Breaks another tackle. And barrels for a 24-yard gain deep into Utah territory.
From the 34. Herbert and a screen to CJ Verdell. Has a lane. Verdell tripped up, gets into Montana territory.
Shows you how much confidence he has in Anthony Gordon.
No doubt. From the 25 on first down, CJ Verdell. He's been amazing tonight for the Ducks.
Fans well know, grew up coming to games here, dreaming of one day playing for the Ducks. Hands it to Verdell, out near midfield.
Second down, Verdell takes off, slips a tackle. Man, does he accelerate quickly. He's got a first down across the 20. And now dime motions out. It's Verdell running for the corner and hit hard, but spinning and fighting, and it's a first down at the 15. What a tough run from CJ.
On coach. Third down and 7. Herbert escapes for now. Dumps it off to Verdell. Sneaks underneath a defender.
Last 15 combined.
Verdell scoots to a crease to the middle and barrels down to the 5.
He was punching the table in pain, Chris.
Wow. Ducks take over. Verdell cuts it back. He's a senior. That is the...
Welcome, everybody, to the end of this Cool Predictions episode on CJ Verdell. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video of the Cool Predictions and why I think CJ Verdell will be a top 5 running back this season at the end of the college football season. But yeah, guys, please like and subscribe. Comment if I missed any strengths, missed any weaknesses, any of that stuff. And then also comment if you think he will be a top 5 running back or just shy of that or even maybe top 3. But yeah, guys, please like and subscribe like I already said because you never want to miss an episode of the Cool Predictions again. But yeah, guys, that's it for your host, LLCOOLBRAD, sending you off into your night. Stay blessed and be easy. We out.